Okay, welcome back guys. So before I show you how to build this, I'm just going to show you the concept, the size of it, obviously because it is quite large, so I'm working on a slimmer version, and what it does and how the backups we have for it. Okay, so how it works is this is a HQM 1x1 suicide bunker in here. So say 15 rockets, and it's honeycombed with sheet metal, so that's another 8 rockets. So we're looking at 23 rockets to get to TC just off this core. Okay, so you're probably thinking, how do you pass loot through? So what we do to pass loot through is, it does help if you use I don't know, maybe a bow and arrow or something, or a gun, but you can do it without, and you just look along this line here, just walk along it until you see the box through this gap. There it is. Okay, you access your box and you put whatever you want to pass through into the offline storage room or suicide bunker, TC room, whatever you want to call it. Okay, then you would have to do F1, type kill, press enter, and spawn on the bag inside, which I've named TC. So you'd spawn in on this bag, and then all you do is you just grab the loot from this large box and put it in one of these 2 large boxes for your offline storage. Okay, so that's how it works. And now you're probably thinking, okay, well, what happens if someone breaks the box? Because they can break the box. I have got an AK and shot right on this gap here and splashed explosive ammo through and broke the box. So that can happen. If that happens, it is a big pain, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so you have one of 2 options. What you do is you come down in here and you spawn on this bag, which I've called transfer. So we have another room here. Okay, so this room down here, so let's break this box. We would have to place another box here, so we can now use this as our suicide bunker. Okay, so you'd either have to spawn in there and break the TC, and then you could like put a TC in here, and then you would then just live out of this suicide bunker for your offline storage. Or if you really wanted to, you could put a drop box on this wall, or 2 drop boxes, and you could still use it, but it is going to be a real big pain if you decided to want to carry on using this. So I don't know if it's totally down to you guys. Okay, so if you want to use it or not. Okay, so you can pass loot in and out through there. It would mean a double suicide to get in to use this, but it might be worth it just to keep your TC in there for the double suicide. You might only have to go in there once a day just to fill it up, and then you could live out of this one for your offline storage. Totally up to you guys, but that is how the concept works. Now before I show you how to build it, I just want to show you just a mock-up base of what I've done implementing that inside. So I just basically made a basic airlock like this. Come inside, another airlock, and we come up, and if we go up that way, that takes you up to the roof, or we can go this way, which I did just chuck a cheeky little stability bunker down here with a couple of loot rooms. Okay, so you'd have to use a ladder to get up out here, which I haven't put in. Okay, so you've got more loot storage here. Come around here and you'd have another loot room in here. Do something in here, half a loot room up the top here, which you can only shut via this, and then like I said before, get your bow out, look along here. Oh, I found it straight away then. There you are. You can just pass that loot into that box, and then suicide inside your suicide bunker, and you grab your loot. Okay guys, so let's get into the build. Okay guys, so to build this, what we do is we start off with a square foundation. Off that square foundation, do 3 triangles. Okay, once you've done that, put 2 walls back and a triangle on the right one. Then you stand about here, look up, and this triangle here, if you look, can you see it changing shape? It's glitching. There we go. We want to make sure, there we are, that's better. So look, when I look in the middle it's one way, and then when I look to the left it jumps. Can you see that? It kind of like jumps to the right. So we want to look left so it's jumped to the right, like so. Place that there. Once that's done, put a floor, a wall, and then a foundation. Okay, once that's done, we can make these 3 sheet metal. Okay, then remove this foundation, and then we do 3 triangles back the other way. We're basically just doing the same thing. 2 walls. Oops, sorry. 2 walls. Okay. Triangle at the top, and then we're going to stand about here again, and we're going to look, and as you can see, it's changing shape again. See it? So I'm going to look left, and when it changes shape, I'm going to place that there, and then we're going to place twig, but we're not going to upgrade that. We're going to place the wall, and then we're going to place the foundation. Okay, we're going to make these 2. This one could be HQM. I'm just going to make it sheet for now, and we're not going to upgrade this one yet. Okay, because we have to remove it. So we're going to remove it. Now, unfortunately, we do have to remove a couple of other little bits over here. Without a TC down can be quite annoying, I know. But okay, so once that's done, put a square foundation in. This is going to be the suicide bunker. Okay, we can rotate this, and we're going to put a roof down. That makes the conditional part of the wall disappear. Then we need a shelf, so we're going to put a half wall, square floor, and before we do that, we need to get our sleeping bag down. So make sure you put these 2 walls down, twig. Put your sleeping bag down, which I call transfer, and remove these 2. Okay. We need that sleeping bag in there. It's our safety net, our backup. Okay, so then we're going to put a triangle here. This is our shelf. We're going to make this sheet metal. Once that's done, we can get our transfer loot box in. So grab a box. The placement on this is really easy. You can pretty much place it anywhere, as long as it's not coming over too far this way. Just like that, that's fine. Okay, so as you can see now, it's underneath this line, and when I remove this, it's going through the wall. Okay, and then what we're going to do then is just come up here, and we're going to place a square floor there. Make this sheet metal, and then if you want, this is where you can just double check now that it's working. Okay, nice and easy. Found it straight away. Okay, so we know that's working. So what you want to do now is get this sealed up as quickly as possible before anything happens. So I'm just going to seal this box up real quick. Remove this. Okay, so that's that part sealed up. Now come over here. This is going to be HQM. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to get my TC in this corner. I'm going to get a sleeping bag down here, which I name TC. Okay, and then put a twig here. And get your box down. Make sure it comes out flush out the back of the wall, so you can get 2 in here. I mean, you could go 2 bags in here if you wanted, and then just have some smaller boxes on the back there. Totally up to you how you want to furnish this. Okay, and then all I'm going to do then is make this HQM. Make this HQM, and then it is just a matter of honeycombing. I'm removing this now, and it's just honeycombing this HQM 1 by 1, which I'll speed up here. Okay, so there you go. So that's all 23 rockets, honeycombed HQM 1 by 1. Like I said, you transfer your loot through here. They are. Didn't even use the thing then. I did when I built this. I have left this wall in here, which basically helps protect this second bunker. I mean, you could always use this, or if you don't want, you can just remove this if you wanted to make this bunker bigger, this backup safety transfer bunker, whatever you want to call it. Okay guys, so that's how you build it, and that is how you pass loot through 2 walls into your suicide bunker. Hope you guys like it. Let me know if you do. If you've never seen it before, don't forget to drop a like on it, and yeah, I will catch you guys later.